Alright guys, back at it again this weekend, except on a Sunday. Got to give you guys that friendly reminder, UFC 134, Fight Night 134, excuse me, in Hamburg, Germany is on Sunday. The main event, Mauricio Shogun Rua versus Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith comes in as the favorite. Yeah, I said it. Smith is the favorite at -230. Shogun Rua, former Grand Prix winner at Pride, a former UFC light heavyweight champ. He's the underdog. He comes back at +190. Dan, what do you see here?
I was a little surprised at the line. You know, I'm a big supporter of Smith. I almost felt like I was defending him at times at 185. There wasn't a lot of public or just a lot of support as far as his skills and his ceiling. But we've seen him go to 205, where he probably should be if we look at the size of the gentleman. Has a great performance over an all-time great in Rashad, but you know, are we overinflating that? You know, he is stepping in here in just 2 weeks' notice. Shogun is used to this spot. He's used to wars. Whether he's hurt, he's tired, he can go 5 rounds, and he can fight to the end whether he wins or he loses. It's a really tough test ahead. Shogun's also got really underrated wrestling. I think that's going to be something to look for. Even back in his Pride days, it was always a really big key for his victories, whether he was facing grapplers and wanted to keep it up to his Muay Thai, or he wanted to take it down to the ground to try to work submissions and his ruthless ground and pound. He may have those chances against Smith. Smith's been stifled by wrestlers before. Win or lose, he's come back to win some of those fights, but he's given up a lot of control time. That's something I'm going to look for. As far as on the feet goes, it's just going to be a maelstrom of Muay Thai. For that reason, it's making a pick real hard for me, guys. I'm leaning toward the younger man, Smith, although the line did surprise me, I will admit. I'm surprised to see him favored by so much.
There is no way this fight is going to go to decision. Now, the last time I said that was Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou, so take that as you will. But I just don't feel like Mauricio Shogun Rua can avoid Anthony Smith's power for that long. And he just doesn't take the shots the way he used to anymore. So for me, I feel like Anthony's going to come forward, and I do think Mauricio Shogun's going to try a little bit of wrestling, but I think it'll get stifled early, and I think Anthony Smith will get the job done probably in the first round.
You know, Smith's last 4 fights ended by there was an elbow, there was a knee, there was punches, there was a head kick. So he's coming at you. He's very aggressive. He's got the youth on his side. Shogun's seen it all, though. And Shogun's also a finisher. He's got 25 wins with 20 KOs. Except in the current 3-fight win streak he's on right now, he's had 2 decisions. So he's not coming in with a ton of momentum. But guess who brought him and rescued him and gave him a lifeline? Daniel Cormier. He wants to face Shogun Rua. So Shogun Rua may have put in those extra miles in these last 10 days because he wants to go out there and make a statement against the young Anthony Smith. I don't know. That could be a difference. Who knows? This could be a chance for Shogun Rua to get a title shot. Remember, if Shogun Rua impresses, if he wins and impresses, and by that we mean, you know, get the finish, and somehow Gustafsson 2 weeks later, UFC 227, comes up a bit short, you know, in his win, or even loses, that could be his title shot. So I think Rua's going to go out there and try and give it his best. Now, you guys don't want to know all that. You want to know who am I taking? It's a tough one, man. I think I'm going with Rua right now. I think DC probably lit a fire under him, and he's going to go after the young Smith. But Goes is right. This ain't going to be, it ain't going to go the distance. It ain't going to go 25 minutes. There will be a finish. They're both finishers. It can go either way. But I think Rua has a little bit more on the ground to offer that might pose a threat to Anthony Smith. So there you have it. There's our main event breakdown for UFC Fight Night 134 on Sunday in Hamburg, Germany.